I want to do some all sites. I want to do some all signs. I just want to do some all signs. Hey y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. I tried to do this live yesterday and messed around and did a 57-minute long live on my other channel that has no tarot on it. Did a whole all signs live on a channel that has no tarot. Ugh, just craziness, just craziness. So yeah, I'm out here parking lot pimping. Parking lot pimping. Y'all know I drive for dollars and shop for collars. Just playing. But yeah, I do the online shopping. Well, not the online shopping, but shopping, grocery, Instacart, all of that, and DoorDash and stuff. I do all of that. So, and I take my cars with me. So I be in these streets out here with these cars ready to go, ready to read at a moment's notice. And I'm gonna go through all the signs like I do. If you have a question, just drop it in the chat and I'll get to it. I step from behind the shadows that you may see. The darkness made me. What Van said, that was a bone chilling monologue. I need to learn it so I can just randomly like spit it off the top of my head when people get on my nerves so they can think I'm crazy. All right, we're gonna start it off with Aries. What's popping, Aries? What's popping? What's popping? Oh, all these cards have just been coming out of reverse so much. Every reading I be doing, it just everything just pop off in reverse. What the fuck is that? That just came on my window. See, I don't need no crazy shit to start happening. That's what we don't need. And I got this moon upside down card, and I'm sitting here looking at it like I don't understand, and you don't either, quite frankly. It's just like some weird shit is going on. It's almost like somebody is pulling some strings. Every single thing that you say you're gonna do or that you intend to do, it just don't turn out that way. Broken promises. Don't know when you're gonna be able to make good on some of the shit you done promised somebody. It's tearing up the relationship. It's causing gaps in relationships when you're not able to do what you said you was gonna do. You're not able to fulfill a promise. You're not able to come through the way that you kind of talked yourself up to be able to come through. Because now there's expectation. Yeah, sometimes you got to learn how to just show people with your actions and not speak on nothing. And I feel like that's the lesson that Aries is having to learn right now. Something is just really not is not what you think it would be given the time that it is taken. I say that much. It's like the average person on the outside looking in would wonder, where is all the work going, or where is all the money going? Like what have you been doing with your time? Why are you in this position? What's taking you so long? Oh goodness. And I urge you to not give a damn what the next person have to say about your journey. Take their opinion with a grain of salt. This is the energy for Aries. What I'm getting here is that a lot of people don't understand what the fuck you got going on, but it ain't none of their damn business to understand what you got going on. Because if it was for them, then they would have been given the vision. But it's not for them. So you don't have to explain anything to anybody. When you want to be direct, be direct. Speak your piece. Speak up for yourself. But as far as like explaining and stuff, ain't no need for all that. Because you said what you said. And when you direct, when you a direct person, can't nobody say that you misspoke, or they can't say that they misunderstood. They can't use that excuse. It's like you either live up to what it is that I need from you, or step on to the side. And you know what? To be honest, I feel a sense of balance here. That Libra energy, that polar opposite, basically is saying that other people have the right to question you too. You don't have to explain to people, but also understand that they have the right to question you, because if your performance don't meet their standards, then they don't have to support you, Aries. That's the message that's trying to come through. Like, some people don't have to support you if they don't agree with what you're doing, or if they don't, support, if they just don't support it. If it's not something that they would be involved in, or they don't want to understand it, it goes against their common core beliefs, whatever the case may be. If somebody show you that they don't want to, support you, shop with you, promote you, anything, any type of support, if they show you that you just not doing it for them, then you don't have to keep going back and forth with the person about that either. You need to start keeping your words real short. That'll save a lot of the over promising, under delivering. That energy been following you around. Over promising, under delivering, Aries. So we got to work on that. Just learn to say less. Say less, and just do what you need to do. Just always have a plan in motion. Always have an iron in the fire. Always just something. Keep it moving. We're gonna end it off with Mother Earth saying you're called upon to help with environmentalism. Environmentalism is about like putting action behind some shit. Like you trying to preserve natural resources. You put your action in. It's a very energy tasking, sector to be in. Anything related to like energy or environmentalism, you have to really be down. You have to really be there for that shit. Like, because you're gonna be in some uncomfortable positions. So pay attention to uncomfortable positions that you may find yourself in. If you're not gelling well with people, then just take it on. Take it on up the road. Don't try to force anything, not at this time. You don't have to explain yourself, but other people also don't have to believe in you. We can all just be independent and leave each other the fuck alone. That's always an option. So that's been the messages for Aries. We're going to go ahead and get into Taurus now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by. If you have a question, feel free to ask the question. Taurus. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Here we go. These damn reverse cards again. I could have sworn I just spent all that time trying to straighten up some of the upside down cards, but this energy just following all of them, man. It's just like that out here, man. It's getting rough. It's getting hot. It's getting hard. Mm-hmm. I think this is just like an unexpected collapse of something. It's like something just went to shit so quickly. You almost feel like you didn't even get a chance. Like something was snatched from you, or something was taken or removed from your reach, or you lost privileges to something. It feels like maybe it was somebody who was kind of conspiring. I see conspiracy. It's like you have your suspicions, or you've been watching people act real suspect lately. Suspicious, auspicious. Definitely some conspirators here. A man and a woman. Could be white lady, curly blonde hair, or wavy blonde hair, wavy blonde weave, dark skinned man, illegitimate child, crash and burn situation. Like somebody like, okay, Taurus, stuff can be falling apart, like completely just falling apart, And you just be so steadfast that if I just keep working, keep working, keep working, and if I ignore everything and shut everything out and stay focused, tunnel view, tunnel vision, and I work, 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 and I reach my goal finally, when I get to that goal, everything's going to be good. And you finally, it's like you got to a place where you wanted to be, and you feeling real proud of yourself, feeling real, you dusting your shoulder off a little bit, and come to realize that all of the shit that you thought you were running away from, and that you would have enough money or enough stability, enough pull, enough rank to make go away. Nope. And it's like as long as it was ignored, it was pushed off to the side, it got worse and it got worse and it got worse, and it festered and it festered and it festered to the point now where it's just this big ugly situation that is so far out of hand. Because not only do you have like the original central underlying issue, now you have the reactions to the expressing of an issue. Now you have the act of ignoring a partner's expressing of an issue. Now you get what I'm saying? It all builds on top of each other. It's just a big clusterfuck of no, things were not worked out in a healthy manner. And they come back. They come back. I'm getting all of these reverse cards. All of these readings keep popping out with reverse cards up at the top. Even as I'm going through, if I see a reverse card, I'll just go ahead and flip it when I go back to shuffling. And I'm still getting all of these reverse cards that's coming out. Things are really taking a turn for a lot of people. So the stuff that's coming up in these reading lately is the stuff that's like causing you some discomfort. It's like the thorn in your side. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I still feel that suspicious energy though. Suspicious, conspiring. Like somebody made some little sneaky moves to keep you out, to exclude you, to not give you the access that you were supposed to have to something. Um, putting you out of a will or some shit like that. Like something something that was owed to you, or a position that was supposed to come to you, and somebody worked overtime to make sure that it didn't happen, or had somebody in HR doing some shit. Just, and none of it is legit. Like, if found out, the person would definitely get in trouble, but that's what makes it a conspiracy, At least a legal crime of conspiracy, the legal kind. But yeah, the legal kind of law, lawyers, falsification of documents, fraud, fraud alerts. Pay attention to stuff like that. It's scam season. The hotter it get, the more money is lost to these online thieves. Watch your money. But suspicious behaviors, if it's somebody who you just have to keep looking twice at, and you just, something is unsettling about that person, just watch them. Just kind of watch them a little bit more closely. I feel like somebody may be just trying to like just come in and bump you out the way and kind of step into the place that you were supposed to have. It's somebody that just wants to kind of observe you, learn your ways, drop, pick up whatever game you drop in, and then they want to step into your shoes and live like basically your identity. It's an invasion of the body snatchers. They want your body. They want your body, toys. Let me get a message from the goddess guidance, because we'll be here all night talking about entities trying to jump from vessel to vessel. Pay attention to the people, especially the folks that be around your money, or in situations where you share resources or funds or petty cash. If you're supposed to be watching over, you got your own till at the job and you got the key to the register, double check everything. Don't leave nobody around no money if you're responsible for it. Because if that money goes missing and you the last person who it was in possession, they coming after your ass. Prosperity, the universe is pouring its abundance out that you be open to receiving. Don't give up nothing. Don't. When somebody asking for something, don't give them nothing. Somebody ask you for something, and that's how they're gonna get information that they need to crack a code, or it's something that you think they'll just be asking you just for the hell of it. And that's the mind games people be playing. You think they're asking you something just for the hell of it, or just, because they care about your conversation. No, people be gathering their little database on your ass. You in a world full of reptilians. They calculating in a whole nother way. It's real matrix like behavior. They building a database on your bitch ass. Stop talking to these damn people so much. Stop grinning in folks' face. No, you can't come to the cookout. Next, Gemini. New energy in the place. We don't want it, Lord. New energy in the place. New energy in the place. New energy in the place. What's going on for Gemini? Okay. So you got some reverse too. It always be like the first three. And then everything after it, the first three being reversed. I know we was talking about that 666 and a lot of punishments. People thought they were in 9 energy and they thought you was finna go somewhere. And then that 666 energy hit. We have 3 of them in the month of June. The 6th, the 15th, the 24th. That first hit was like that first thump upside the head. That second shoe is about to drop, and then it's going to be a third. Each one of these drops is basically like your mother counting to 3. All right, I'm tired of playing with your ass. By the time I count to 3, you better be in this car. 1, 2, don't let it get to 3 and you ain't got it through your mind the stuff that you need to change about yourself or transmute in order to ascend. You're going to get left behind. Them trumpets getting ready to sound off. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. It's like somebody wants you to feel bad. They want you to feel down and out or disenfranchised. They want you to feel like you don't matter or that you're last place or, the run of the litter. It's in the way that they conduct themselves around you. It's in their mannerisms. Watch the way people try to handle you. Watch them handlers, them bootlegging motherfucking trustees. Watch them. Because you're not going to be able to trust nothing. Basically, going forward, just as sure as you hear the sound of my voice right now, your voice moves matter. So if you are a lying ass person, shit gonna start crumbling because it ain't built on nothing. But if you're a powerful person and you really stand on the shit you be talking about, the more you speak up, with the more power you speak with, stuff will start stacking on top of each other. It's gonna start rolling. Life and death in the tongue now. Stuff is going to start happening just as sure as you proclaim it and command it into existence. But if you be out here using your voice and you just loose lips all over town, pouring bullshit here, bullshit there, sowing seeds of confusion all over the place, then what do you think it is that you're going to reap? Confusion, mess all over the place. I'm feeling Libra energy here, along with this Gemini energy. And I feel it because it's like somebody is playing like mental games. Like they want you to feel a certain way. And you can't trust what nobody is saying. You don't trust nobody at this point. Look at their actions. And before you make a decision, give yourself enough time to perceive their actions. Don't make no split impulsive decisions. Don't do that. Stop doing that. We got to clean that behavior up. If you don't want to get left behind, you don't want to get caught up, you want to move forward and be safe and have protection as this world continues to go to shit. Get it together. Get it together. Stop believing in shit people be saying. Test their actions. Test the spirit. You can lie all day, but you can't fake the funk when it comes to that action. It's only a matter of time before everything comes to the light. You can't fake the funk with that. Watch people's actions, Gemini. Instead of letting somebody try to manipulate how you perceive things, just watch their actions. That's what's going to tell you the truth. Let the goddess get the last word on this. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. Hit the like button. If you have a question, feel free to ask it. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. All right, Gemini? Everything going to be fine. Just Watch people. Bright future. Put a light bulb on their ass. Step into the light. Put a light bulb on their ass. Put a light bulb on everybody. You chill. Watch others. Don't feel like you need to perform for nobody. I feel that energy from the Aries reading too. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. I'm trying to see why that policeman come pulling up on that man like that. Action. Too much action. Who's next? Cancer. Okay. Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what we got going on. Cancer. 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 Holy Spirit, what we got going on for Cancer. 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 I'm going a little slower tonight than usual. Oh Lord, full cup. But you are the first sign who had a reading that started out upright. So that's a full cup. That's what's up. Okay, so you may have an opportunity to get you a little extra paper, get you a little extra Monet, but you may have to sacrifice a little bit of your creative control to get more money. So you have to decide what it is that you're willing to sacrifice or what it is exactly that you're willing to give up. Because right now there's like a strong imprint of your energy on um, the business idea, the concept. There's a strong impression of your energy, and whatever this thing that has you really excited about it, you are just super 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 into it right now. Your latest fetish or your latest, guilty pleasure, the thing that really gets you going lately, there's a strong imprint of your energy on it, and I feel like it's a little bit too much. You need to dial it back a little bit. Give the other party or parties an opportunity to express some of themselves too. Basically, if it's something that involves another person, as in a relationship, a coupleship, or if it involves other people, like a community thing, you're going to have to step back a little bit because you're coming on strong. Coming on strong, detach a little bit Aquarius energy here. If there's an Aquarius working with you on the project, just kind of look to them to lead the way. Give them the authority to tell you, or, give give them the leeway to be able to give you feedback without you getting touchy about it, because they don't have no bullshit to tell you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know a lot to tell you, no bullshit to say. You know how I always say. They got you on that. So just grow a little thicker skin. Definitely keep grow a thicker skin and keep developing your shell so that you don't have to be spiky to protect yourself, but you can just, make sure that you don't be out here bleeding everywhere. But it's heavy on the emotion because you're passionate about it. Rightfully so. If you're passionate about something, you're going to be heavy on the emotion, but we need you to dial it back a little bit. You got the world card. The world card has the fixed signs on it, but Cancer is a cardinal sign. So they kind of make the direction of, they kind of push the needle. They move the directions, and they also serve as like moral compasses. So that's when I say your energy is all over something. Like just dial it back a little bit so other people can have a chance to shine too. Like you ain't always got to be the loudest person in the room, even if it's at your shit. Sometimes let other people talk for you. Let the streets speak. Goddess, what you got on that? Undying love. And to me, usually it feels like kind of sweet when I read the undying love, based on context and intuition. But right now, that undying love, it just feels like overkill. Again, the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And I feel like sometimes, regardless of the situation, it just be like overdoing it. Like maybe you would have more to give to your project, or maybe you wouldn't have to involve so many other people in your project, then it would rightfully so be something that your energy is all over. But when it comes to dealing with other people, it can't be all about your feelings. You got to learn how to move with other people's feelings. Yes, you are ruled by the moon and you have cycles of emotions that you go through, but okay, learn your cycle, pay attention to your cycle, learn how to appease yourself on your cycle, ladies and gentlemen, because men have them too, emotional cycles, spiritual cycles. We all do. Track yours, get you a little app if you must. Tweak it to measure whatever it is that you need to tweak in terms of like your emotions and your moods and your sleeping and your appetites, and just pay more attention to yourself, to your body, to the rhythms, so you can know how to calm yourself down and not be so emotional out here. And I know it's cliche, cancer is emotional, but energy is energy. Cliches and stereotypes are rooted in truth. Somewhere along the line, it was something to stand on. That's how the word got around so quickly. That's why so many people feel that way. Mother Mary says, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. All is well. And I did give you 2 cards there. See, overdoing it. Extra. But it'll be all right, Cancer. We love you. It's just dial back a little bit. If you give like 25% less of yourself, you'll be getting to like right there where you're like peak coolness. Not that anyone's worried about being cool, but it's just like peak chill. You just dial it back a little bit more. Just a touch. Just a tad. Detach. All right. New energy. Leo. Leo. I'm ready to hear what's going on for Leo because Leo has been getting good energy lately. It's been a lot of good energy surrounding Leo, and I mean in terms of like career, money, relationship, all of that. It's been really good energy, real good energy. So I'm excited. We're gonna figure this thing out. We're gonna see. Leo. Don't you just love how men can go out with a white t-shirt and some basketball shorts, some long ass socks, and a plain ass pair of shoes, and be dead fresh? I guess it ain't no different from now. Girls can wear a big t-shirt and some panties underneath it, and that's an outfit. A big t-shirt and some heels. So yeah, all's well that ends well. That's a nice observation. All right, Leo, what we got on? What we got on? Page of Cups. Right next to the Empress. What is this peon doing next to divinity? What's that about? Mm, you could be in contact with someone or be carrying this energy yourself, Leo. If you are in contact with someone like a motherly figure, a bigger sister, an aunt, or something who's kind of taking you under her wing, which she could be, but rich auntie vibes, somebody with some money coming and just kind of giving you something nice, making things a little easier for you. It's like a blessing. Somebody coming to court you and court you, woo you. They want to show you finer things. They want you to see some things you've never seen. This is somebody who would kind of take pride in being able to show you like new stuff that you've never seen before. They like to watch your face light up with new experiences. This is giving me the energy of those like YouTube channels where it's like my Cuban fiance or my Haitian cousin, this is their first time going to Home Depot or their first time trying Chicago deep dish pizza. And they be having like a million views because people just love watching somebody's genuine first time reaction to something that we see as normal. That's that energy that I feel on Leos. It's like somebody's coming here with this kind of guardian type energy, like wealthier circles type energy, and in that world, you may be quote unquote like a peon. Everybody's a noob somewhere. Everybody's, they green, they the fresh meat somewhere. So this would be like them ushering you to a different life. And I see that your work is still supported. Something that you're interested in, it has purpose, and you have so much purpose that you could come across this person while you are in the process of working on this craft. Of course, you got to be doing something productive in order to meet somebody who's so productive that they can share that lifestyle with you. It's just some lifestyles of the rich and famous behind the scenes type shit. Like somebody is really giving you insight into the ways of the wealthy, into the ways of how people move and shake out here. Like it's almost somebody taking, how they say, you can take somebody out the hood and kind of clean them up. And you know they usually say you can take somebody out the hood but you can't take the hood out of the person, but that's not the energy it's given. This is like, I'm gonna take you out the hood, show you something good, make sure you're okay, everything is straight. If you listen to B2K, shout out to you. You know that song off the You Got Served soundtrack. But somebody like trying to take you out the hood. Tell me, have you ever seen white sand on a private beach? Tell me, did you want to go somewhere you see on TV? Girl, I got the means to take you anywhere. Listen, somebody coming with to come with. And it don't have to be like a romantic thing. But if it is showing up that way in your life, this person would be, it would be a man with like either a Venus influence, Taurus or Libra energy, because that's kind of feminine, or it would be like a Virgo man, like a feminine male. You know how they say like some signs are like masculine or feminine? Yeah, and Virgo men tend to be like more feminine, and the women be more masculine. It's wild, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Cancer, he would have fine taste. Could be a gay man that's taking you and showing you this type of lifestyle. Like I see a lot of like, it's big love. They doing it, for the love. They're not doing it to show you off, or well, it could be a little bit of that energy, but they're not doing it like for no malicious reasons, like to say that they made you, or you trying to come up off of them, or no craziness like that. It's just like that. It's genuine love. They see you got something going about yourself, and they want to expose you to something. They want to expand your mind, because right now you have a very limited perspective. So this person wants to just feed you some new things, and show you some new things, and bring you in from out of the cold, because it looked like you was broke before, or broke compared to this person. If you're not broke, of course everybody ain't broke. You know, a lot of people are struggling right now. Even if you're not broke, like for real, destitute or impoverished, your salary would be considered broke to this person. That's what I mean. They just want to come and guide you, and show you some finer things. So keep your attitude right and stay focused on your purpose. Keep your vibes in a good place. You never know where you'll meet people that's on a high frequency, who are living with purpose. That's literally the only criteria you need to tune into the frequency where a lot of wealthy people dwell. If you can do those things, you can meet somebody that have consistency, have a purpose, and have drive, and be positive. And you'll be surprised who you run into, the opportunities that fall in your lap. Ain't no reason to be jealous of nobody. Just change that vibe. Once you get that vibe right, everything else will come to you. Past life. The situation involves your past life memories. Okay. This person, they coming in with love and ushering you and taking you under their wing. It's almost like an angel, like an earth angel, coming to save you. Or you saving somebody else. past life connections. I better look into those Akashic. I better start getting into that energy. We are timeless. Yes, we've been here before. They be saying them babies been here before. Yeah, we all have. You be hard pressed to find a new spirit out here. Ain't nothing new under the sun. All right, next we need to keep it going because this is already running longer than the one that I did last night. It's like one night I be in the flow and my readers be like real short, curt, to the point. And then some nights I be lollygagging. This is a lollygag night because we are only on Virgo. We are only on Virgo. And how Virgo is it that this is when I start paying attention to, you know, the timeliness? Love how energy just shows out like that. Two major arcanas upright. That's good. And a very nice supporting card, Ace of Pentacles. Hmm. Now my only concern is about this Lovers card. Okay, you got another major arcana, the Empress, came right on top of that. All right, so it's big energy here. There's a big old presence, and it's got your attention too. You ain't paying attention to nothing. Just all kind of shit happen. All kind of stuff. Time just passing you by. Time just passing you by, and you just stuck on it, staring at it. You finna get hit. Watch out, Virgo. It's all kind of stuff happening around you. And for somebody who is usually so detail oriented, it's very unusual to me that these details are missing. I just find it real hard to believe. I find it real hard to believe that you just allowing something to go unkept like that. I'm feeling like it might be intentional. King of Pentacles, Empress. The Empress belongs with the Emperor. She's with the King of Pentacles here. He just got the money. Like somebody had the resources to put on an image. They looked the part. Somebody looked the part. You looked the part enough to pass the test. It looked good. It looked legitimate. It looked legitimate. But all things come to an end. When somebody was getting away with something, it's like it's not enough anymore. That bare minimum, or it was something, it was a routine that worked for so long and it don't work no more. It need to be upgraded. Something's buffering. Something needs a system update. Up, install your system updates. Don't just keep letting them get behind. Install your system update. They already recording you. You already on camera. It's too late. Upgrade your phone, okay? Because on a practical tip, I feel like it's a feature or something that you're supposed to receive that you haven't received it yet. And you either like out of the loop about it, or it caused you to miss something, miss a notification or something. It's gonna like throw a wrench in your communication. We still in that post shadow phase of the retrograde, so you ain't in the clear just yet. Communication can still be tinkered with. But yeah, I feel like for a long time you had like a certain practice or routine or exercise or a certain rebuttal or a way that you would respond to certain situations or a certain strategy or a tactic. Those words are feeling more empowered. Strategy, a certain tactic, a certain strategy that you would use, and it'll just whenever you were like in a hot spot or a tight spot, it usually would work, and it ain't working no more. Your systems need to be updated. You may have a very traditional way of thinking that you need to go ahead and update. All right, Virgo. Stuck on something. It's like you know how they say you can't see the forest for the trees? So stuck on something, so focused on something. And Just trying to figure out, like, what is it? What is it and why? Why is somebody who's usually so detail oriented unable to get focused enough to do what they need to do, or to catch a detail that needs to be caught? Just trying to figure it out. Just trying to figure that thing out. Compassion. Release judgments, Virgo, about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Focus on the love and light, not on the inner workings of something, or the nitty gritty creases and crevices. Stop looking for the moldy corners and appreciate the presentation. Release judgment. Libra. Let's see what we got going on for Libra. Libra. Let's see what we got going on for Libra. I appreciate y'all coming in and viewing. If you hit the like button, I would be greatly appreciative. We're greatly appreciated. We highly appreciative. That just kind of ran together. But anyway, who is next? Libra. Libra. Oh, she has some beautiful hair. Start, stop. Somebody running up on somebody. If you're going too fast, you need to apply the brakes. Slow down, Libra. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Everything feels so rushed. Slow it down. You get into a lot of things. Slow down. And you want to tell me about this, you want to tell me about that, you want to tell me about this, and this something that's happening, and that's what it happened to, and this and that. Eat out. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. It don't have to be all that. It's like you have this goal and you want it now. And you might be skipping some steps. Make sure you're building a firm foundation. In all of your building, make sure that shit don't fall, because this is tower season. Holiday season. You have a calling though. You're called to something. You have a purpose now. It's like something done woke you up. Maybe that's why you need to slow down. It's like you've been lit. You are lit now like you have never been lit before. Something happened, something inspired you, something called you, something challenged you. And now you turn. You acting bad. That's what they say, you acting bad. Something got you. It sank its hooks in you, and you were just super intrigued, and you don't care about nothing else. And you tell all your friends, you tell all your old hoes. You don't mind screaming it from the mountaintops and making it official. You'll put it on paper. Like you are standing down so strongly about something. There's just this energy in Libra's field here of finally making a decision. Finally. You know how many people they're just waiting to exhale was about Libras. I just made that up. No, I know that's not what it's about, but that's what people hold their breath waiting on the Libra to make a decision. It's feeling like a Libra has made a decision. Something called you, it was called to your attention, or you feel it strongly in your spirit. You've never been so convinced about a thing. You are convinced about this. It's like something is a definite faux show in your life. It ain't going nowhere. You are not going to get tired of it. You're not going to be bored of it. It's here to stay. You've been turned on because it's essentially it touched something inside of you. It ain't just the job. It's not just the person. It's not just the new city. It's something that is connecting with the inner parts of yourself, that sometimes you'll close those parts off so that you can keep the peace, or so that you can just make everybody happier, so that things can be easier, or so that you don't have confrontation. But this thing that has all your passion and that has all of your attention and that you are 100% committed to and dedicated to, even if you haven't officially started it yet, even if this is just an idea in your head, you have said something in your mind. Something is a definite yes in your mind. And if a man think it, it might as well be. It's literally everything around us is manifestations of thought. of thought. Thought. Somebody might be getting into that thought. Messenger God. I support it. I would say focus on how you're going to communicate this newfound dedication. Because it's looking like the approach. The approach ain't giving. It's a 10 of swords and a 6 of swords upside down. It's a big no. However you were approaching it before, that ain't it. Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. However your mouth be writing checks that your ass can't cash. However you were approaching it at first, it feels like somebody might have been playing with it at first, and then something happened and you realize, oh shit, I'm really serious about this thing, or I'm serious about this person. How you was coming at first, how you was coming on that first drop, the people weren't pleased. We want to see you in rare form next time, Libra, since you're so dedicated to it. I don't want to hear no talk. The other people be satisfied with it. I ain't. Empress shit. I ain't. Show some action. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. You know. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. The goddess is telling you the same thing. I always let the goddess get the last word, and she always stand up. She stand up on me. She stand up on whatever I'm saying. Whenever they come out, they just stand on whatever I'm saying. Action, Libra. Let's not talk no more. Don't talk. The first time you probably came in with a lot of talking. That's what all those swords was. A lot of talking, a lot of lying, a lot of trying to finesse, a lot of that old shit that you do, and it didn't work. Something that called you out. It done made you connect with your authentic self, and now you don't want to go back to a life of deception. Now you want to be authentic because it feels so damn good. It just feels so damn. That's how Cousin Faith got with Miles. Check the records. Look in the archives. I know what I'm talking about. All right, next. Scorpio. Scorpio. Holy Spirit, give me something for Scorpio. Okay, I'm liking it. You got a fresh perspective. It's like you want to look at things with new eyes. You don't want to bring in old limiting beliefs. You're trying to release the pain. You're trying to release the karma. Dare I say it? Somebody might be trying to forgive. Ooh, I said that F word, that old dirty F word. Forgive. There you go. I guess I'm 100% now. Somebody is learning to forgive. And that's what's up. That's good on you. I'm proud of you. Happy for you. Maybe realizing that it's too energetically taxing to try to understand. Do this person got that on you, or do this person did they mean this, that, or the other? And well, it hurt my feelings. I don't know if they meant to hurt my feelings, but it did hurt my feelings, and I'm gonna be hurt, and I need to be hurt right now. And okay, so you got it out. Are we done yet? And it's looking like you're taking those steps to finally let that wave of emotion, ready to let that hurt go. It's the sun right here, the most positive card in the deck. You ready to let that hurt go, sis? How you'll know you let it go, Scorpio, was when people try to do or say things to trigger you. You don't feel the need to be so intense. You don't feel the need to hit below the belt. Those knives don't shoot out of your mouth. You don't speak in darts anymore. You might tell a joke. You might laugh about it. You be lighthearted about it. When somebody tell you a joke, it don't be bothering you like that. You ain't got to be mean no more. That's how you know when you heal. That's how you know when you got yourself back. When you back in the pocket. That's how you know. You have control of yourself. You have control of your emotions. That's how you know. King of Cups came out to support that. It's looking like you calming down. You calming down. What's making you calm down, Scorpio? Might I ask? What's making you calm down? What is it? Whatever could it be? Whatever could it be? Bitch, don't start looking in my car now. Don't do what you need to do and get the fuck on. Do what you do. Don't be sitting here looking in my face like you ain't never seen somebody talking into their camera before. Get the hell on. Or I make you feel weirder than you look. All right. That shit. You see what I'm saying, Scorpio? That shit. And that's light. That's the light shit. You can joke about something. You can have a rebuttal, or you can have your shade, or you can play your shade games, your shady games. You know how Scorpio does like to trade the shade. It's fun and it's funny, and you can do that. But things won't bother you to the point where you just be like really ready to like lay hands on a bitch, you know, or like you won't be soaking in emotions or simmering, I should say, not soaking. I think you started to see it finally, maybe it finally clicked. You're gonna be one of the ones. You don't have to get left behind, Scorpio. You tend to get it on a deep emotional level. You tend to learn the lesson. You may fuck up at first, but you tend to learn real quick what was coming into your life, and you wasn't liking it. At the same time as it was coming into your life, you've ascended enough to where you could say, okay, I can identify where my energy caused that to happen. I can identify, I can be honest enough with myself to say, okay, I understand exactly why that happened. Maybe it didn't feel good. It's not the outcome that I would have wanted, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't understand why it happened. You understand why it happened. You feel me? And that level of introspection, that's what helps your karma. It go ahead and hit, and then it keep flowing. Just like how you starting to be able to just let things go. That's the beauty of synchronicity. We are all connected. Just as you learn to let these things go, and shit can just kind of, it can hit you. It may hurt a little bit, but it roll on off, and sometimes things get uncomfortable, but you deal with it and you go on about your business. That's the same way energy works outside of yourself. That karma go ahead and hit, and instead of staying there and keep being a stronghold and a trauma bond in your life, it'll just hit. It feel uncomfortable. You know you got to get pop. You got to get pop, but you don't have to get, your leg broken. Shit don't have to be harsh all the time. It don't have to be so intense. You can just get a little pop on a little booty or on your hand. You ain't got to have no parent that's beating your back end and breaking limbs and putting your fingers on the stove and burning you with cigarettes and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be intense like that. You can just dial it back, and as you begin to dial back that energy and let things just flow in and out of you, you'll see how in your reality things just flow in and out of your life. Even the stuff that's not so savory, even some of your manifestations that you just on the slick to yourself real quick, you be like, damn, I didn't manifest that. My energy wasn't in a good place. That's why that crazy weird ass shit happened to me. And you just go ahead and take it on the chin and keep it moving. And the energy keeps on moving. Because just like that pendulum got to go one way, it got to go back the other. You got your karma. It's over with now. Now the universe want to take you out for ice cream. All's well that ends well. You're good. Got us get the last word on this, and we're going to ease on. Expect a miracle. We're just talking about all the karma and it hitting and going away. And right as I say that, the pendulum gonna swing the other way. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Prancer. Prancer is a deer and they run quickly. So expect your miracle quick, huh? QT, quick trip. Or cutie is coming with a blessing for you quickly. Either of those scenarios could apply with that energy. Up next, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. What we got coming up? What we got going on? What we got going on with Sag? What we got happening for Sag? Holy Spirit, give me a message for Sag. Let's keep it going. Message for Sag. Look, the Temperance in reverse. Oh, back to these cards coming out in reverse in the beginning. We had a nice little run, though. It was nice to have some positive cards popping up. So the Cardinals and the Mutables. It seemed like the fixed signs doing all right. I just noticed that. Taurus had a pretty good reading. Scorpio had a nice reading. We ain't did Aquarius yet, but Leo been having good readings. Okay, fixed signs. When those towers start falling, those fixed signs do have the strongest foundation. Hey, hey, that's a word. Okay. Wow. Looks like the fixed signs were the little pig who built the house of bricks. The Cardinals built theirs. No, the Mutables built theirs out of straw. That frail ass house. The Cardinals built theirs out of wood. That wasn't enough. But baby, that brick and mortar. The fixed signs with that brick and mortar, that slow, thick concrete. Run slow, set slow. It withheld these tower moments. Real shit. Come on, download. I see you. All right, Sagittarius. So you got your card, your temperance card, your card about the journey in reverse. So what we doing? It's looking like old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. Old flings die hard. Old habits and old flings. I don't feel no fresh energy. That's why your temperance card is in reverse. I don't feel no fresh energy. It's like we keep going back. Are you afraid? Are you scared? It's like you retreat into yourself because you can always trust yourself. So maybe it's not about you like literally going forward on your trajectory. You could be actually like making progress, but you're not spreading more of yourself because y'all know we're not here just to be balling on our own. Everybody's not here to be number one and die on a lonely hill. Y'all know that, right? You know we're here to like coexist and like build community and shit, right? You know we're supposed to come together and actually love each other, right? So Sagittarius, like you have this energy that would foster. You have icebreaker energy, Sag, and you could foster a lot of the love that the world needs right now. But you just kind of been off to yourself, and we know like that. We know like that. Yeah, that's dead. The death card came out. That's dead. Spirit say that's dead, Sagittarius. You got to come outside. Look, can Tay Tay come outside? We gonna play kickball at TT House. You need to be outside. Back away from that desk. Push away from that desk. Get away from the desk. Get away from the platform. Get away from the desk. Get away from the politics, the office politics, and the suit and tie caliber and all of that shit. And just be Sag and be brilliant and be fiery and be fun. Be a bonfire. Be a house party thrower. Be a block party DJ. Just do you. We like Sagittarius for the party. We don't really be there for the preaching. I'm sorry. I know people don't like to hear that. But when it comes to somebody's beliefs, words ain't doing nothing for them no way. You can't you can't teach somebody with words how the spirit feels. It has to be experienced. What you can do is turn this bitch up, Sag, like you are known to do, so that they can feel that fire. When they can feel your energy, that's how you convert people. Not just telling them that this is how you should do it. People don't be trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Sag, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, really, but it just sounds good to say that. It's like when somebody walk in and be like, "How you doing?" at the store. Some people say "How you doing" is hello. They don't wait for no answer. That's how that is. Says don't want to hear that shit. Don't want to hear that shit. Turn the party up. You need to get outside. You need to go. You be out the door, honey. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. We don't want to hear no talk. We don't want to hear no more talk. Gemini and Aries had messages about that. We don't want to hear no more talk. And Libra. I don't want to talk no more. I can feel you, my body, all over mine. Let people feel you. Let people feel your presence. Let people see what you're doing. Like, let them walk up on you and catch you in the act of what it is that you do best. Stop telling people what it is you do. Let them walk up on you and catch that shit. That's how you really keep them talking. That's how you really get them. Let them just peek in and you over there doing that thing you be doing and you doing it too. That's how you catch people. Give them, they have nothing to say. Because if you're in the process of doing it and they talking negatively while you're in the process of bringing so much good energy to everybody, everybody's instantly going to know that they're the bad vibe. It's going to be unmistakable. So create these environments where anybody who's lacking in terms of energy, anybody who don't pass the vibe check, create those environments where they instantly will stick out like a sore thumb. And they need to get the fuck out the spot. Period. Capricorn. Fresh energy. Pop that thing, baby. Holy Spirit, what you got for Capricorn? What do you have for Capricorn? Give us a word. Give us a word now. Okay, the Fool. I see you. Ooh, there's some mistakes that was made. Some mistakes that was made. Financial mistakes, I feel, or documentation mistakes. What? All's well? All's well that ends well. It'll be repaired. There's a solution that's coming. Somebody mishandled some information or mishandled an opportunity, mishandled some funding or something, missed an opportunity, missed the window of opportunity, but it's coming back around for you and you have access granted to you here. You have the Queen of Swords beside the King of Wands. Ooh, start running behind that man, honey. Let him cheat in peace. You're gonna stay or you're gonna go. Make a decision and stick with it. Or decide what is enough for you. To set your limits, set your boundaries, and decide what you need to get before you let something go. Now it's time for you to start protecting yourself a little bit more. You may be playing with the thought of leaving. I'm just talking about getting the fuck out the spot. And this comes up. Somebody thinking about leaving. It's like you've been over the shit. Been over it. It's been sitting on your chest for a good little minute. You might have been saving up money because you knew that the day would come where you just be fed up and go ahead and head up to the courthouse, get this thing annulled or dissolved or whatever they call it. I don't know shit about marriage. I don't know nothing about it. Defending yourself. Don't give too much of your energy into, like, trying to defend yourself in terms of like vocally. Don't be out here hollering, screaming, and shouting and stuff because it's like somebody would use that as, I guess, like a character, witness or character, circumstantial evidence, whatever the case may be. They will use your emotional state to their advantage. So just keep it real, player. Keep it real, play it. No matter how you feel, keep it playing. Keep your eye on the prize, on the major end goal, on the bigger picture. You do not have to win every battle if you win the war. Because no one's going to remember those individual battle names anyway. They just know who won the war. Maturity, bigger person energy, but it's not like, this is not you being like the humble braggart saying, well, I'm going to be the bigger person. This is just like, I don't have no energy to give to your ass. So, whatever. You can have it. Bigger fish to fry. You got bigger things, more important things. You may be tied up in some new business affairs, or you got some solid business ideas, or you found your niche, or you starting to elevate in business or offering more services, rolling out a new feature, launching a new product line or a new service feature offering. In some kind of way, you got your hand in the growth of an empire, or you building your finances. So that's kind of where your focus and attention is right now. Because you stay focused, that's what's going to continue to grow. Everything else is going to die down. The peanut gallery will remain the peanut gallery. People are always going to talk. It's just like the priority isn't there anymore. So I'm not saying that people talking about you is going to go away. It's not, ever, not a day in your life. But what will happen is that they no longer are on high volume in your frequency. You don't hear them no more. Noises on the ground getting too loud. Please turn that shit down. Letting go of old things, letting go of all the mess. You don't want to hear about none of that bullshit. You just all business, per usual. No one's surprised here. No one's surprised there, Capricorn. That's just you. Steadfast. Ever steadfast. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. See, y'all cardinal signs, y'all built y'all house out of the wood, out of them sticks. It was a little rough. It was rough, so it looked like it was strong, but that don't mean it was strong. It was just rough, you know. So we gonna rebuild, and we gonna pay more attention, because something, just because it look rough, that don't mean it is. Something that can be, it looks sensitive, it can be strong. You know, that putty, that mortar it ain't nothing but putty when it's wet, but when that thing dry up, you can't move it. You get what I'm saying? So just pay attention to stuff. Pay attention. White. White is a good color. Somebody thinking about doing their office, the minimalistic white, simple, clean aesthetic. That's always a good thing to motivate and inspire you. Some people, they design their offices and stuff for aesthetic and for like Instagram pictures and shit. Who I'm talking about is somebody who just straightforward. Is ain't no bells and whistles and none of that shit. All about business, like I just said. And you're thinking about redesigning for functionality or inspiration, and that clean all white aesthetic is going to give you that. Ooh, that car just bust. Ooh, fucking your car up, running through these potholes. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Just slow down, people. Just slow down. Don't try to do too much. That's another word for you. Don't try to do too much, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, we rounding this thing out. Finna be done. Finna be done. Aquarius. Let's see if your reading comes out as positive as the other fixed signs. The fixed signs doing all right during the tower moments. What? How dare y'all be so counterintuitive? I'm heavy fixed energy, so just to help you understand where I'm coming from. Aquarius, 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 messages for Aquarius. Holy Spirit, give us a message for Aquarius. Precise, accurate. A message from you directly to them. There we go. First cards out being in reverse, but it usually be the first three. If not the first three, the first two, and then everything after it be up, down, up, down. A pattern. Whew. Wow. Why does it feel like it took everything to go wrong for you to just get it right. It felt like this feels like it took literally everything to go wrong for you to finally shake loose of what you had holding you back. And what it looks like was holding you back was um family, your childhood upbringing, the people that you began to associate with in your young life because of your upbringing and the environment that you were around, the family kinship, the spirit, or their secrets. Because I was finna say their truth or lack thereof, and instead of saying all of that, secrets came out. Everything went wrong, and you stopped depending on man. You don't depend on a motherfucking person for a motherfucking thing now. Your faith is very strong, like priest level strong. Like you can teach it because you've experienced it. I feel good, positive pinnacles, money, energy over here too. This is something that's tangible. I see tangible increase here for you, Aquarius. There's some policies or some policies or programs, some grants, some scholarships. There's some opportunities here, so some funds is some funds are available to you, like benefits. You're reaping the benefits of something that you've been sowing into for a long time, or you're moving into like a new position, or a new financial status, a new tax bracket. Ooh, come on, tax bracket increase. I definitely see that. You can go from broke to in a different bracket. From broke to bracket change. All right. Real strongly. You could also be like showing more of your face, doing more stuff that they call vain, like in Hollywood, the modeling, makeup, singing, entertainment, the devil's music, all of that stuff. Out there being worldly. Aquarius, you out there being worldly. But shit, everything had to go wrong before things started going right. So if you be out here living your best life and it is doing worldly things, everybody knows Aquarius is a little unorthodox, a little uncouth. They don't mind, the occasional dabble in a drug or two. A lot of us share that cuss energy with Pisces. Known substance abusers. Aquarius might do a little substance or be a rock and roll Rick James, fuck your couch type energy. And it's okay because you wouldn't be able to make no Aquarius. With this type of energy, you're not going to be able to make an Aquarius feel guilty about nothing that they doing because the dues have been paid, whether you saw them or not. The dues have been paid. Definitely. The Hierophant here with the world, King of Pentacles, and Strength card, the dues have definitely been paid. That Judgment here tells me that you're starting to have a little power when paired with the devil. You're starting to get some power. You're starting to get your rank. You're getting your weight up. Building yourself some reputation. Ain't nothing wrong with a little ego. A healthy ego ain't never hurt nobody. It's an imbalanced ego that be fucking people up. He be giving y'all all hell. Damn, I missed the gas station. The gas station I like going to is closed now. I just noticed. It's just your way of doing things. You have such a diverse demeanor. Like people feel welcome. Like people feel comfortable to be themselves around you. You set a nice vibe, real chill. I think when people see how chill you are and you start just showing more of yourself and expressing more of yourself and being more out in the open and maybe like dolling yourself up, putting on a little red lipstick every now and then, a little red nail, being a little hoochie hoe sometimes. I'm just playing. You just building your reputation, you're building your influence, and there's some benefits here, man. I just see benefits, benefits. You reaping the benefits. Reaping the benefits, it could be of an association with the right people. You got good energy, good social energy. You removed yourself from unhealthy energies. Lately, you ain't been giving people no time to play with you. The first time they think they finna come crazy, it's cut. It's cut. It's a wrap. And that refusal to tolerate bullshit from people in your circle, that's just attracting the right type of people, solid people. Taurus energy here, loyal energy. Taurus and Capricorn energy, and Leo energy too. Either of those could be the type of people that you're bringing around you who show you real love, and you just feel like you can be authentic with them. You ain't gotta hide nothing. You ain't got to worry about them gossiping about you because they got shit to do. They ain't like sitting around each other comparing each other all day. These people actually have a real life. New circles, definitely new tax bracket energy. Go ahead and graduate, level on up, then Cap. I'm here for it. I'm not Cap Aquarius. I'm here for it. See that Capricorn energy coming in, being about business. Them the ones you want to get around. Them the ones. Good energy for you, Aquarius. I'm telling you, them fixed signs standing down. Look, I think that they came out so much. Inner wisdom, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. You a fixed sign, and that help you. It helped you survive the tower, but you still gonna have to make some moves. After things fall, you have to rebuild, and you can't be fixed when it comes to rebuilding. So let's keep up this good streak. Let's use this good energy and keep it moving. Pisces. Speaking of keeping it moving, we wrapping it up. Finally, wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. Pisces, what's up with all these wands, honey? Oh, it's like somebody can't control their reactions. You got somebody seething. People be seething. Seething mad that they can't fuck up what you got going on, that they can't mess up your game, that they can't speak on your name and have people believe it. Mad that they don't have nothing negative that they can say about you. Mad that you don't give them no ammo. How you gonna be mad at somebody for not giving you tea when you know to run your mouth? That's the type of energy we got here. Some childish people around here, childish conversation. Don't look like none of it matters. Going in one ear and out the other. 6 of Wands, you don't care. You already naturally on top. Sun summation, I don't know who you racing. I'm already at the finish line with my flag waving. Emperor energy. This big boss energy. They couldn't talk to you if they wanted to. You don't have clearance, honey. You don't have security clearance to talk to me. You better send a message. You better send a tweet. You better try to slide in the DM when they're open because they ain't always open. You better pay for the close friends. Make people pay you for their access. Look at that. That Four of Pentacles came right behind it. Make people pay for that access. The more exclusive you are, the more valuable you are. And it's looking like the price is going up. 2 nights. Knights of Wands and Knights of Cups. The price is going up. That little bit of shit, whatever they was able to trade it back in the day, whatever it was they was able to do to get access to you back in the day, that's over with. I don't even feel like they really understand how much over with it is, but that's over with. It's like a whole new realm. It's a whole new world. They could never come in your new existence trying the shit that they used to do in your old reality. It would never work. They would look like the clowns for even trying it. I really feel like you just saying that it really ain't nothing to talk about, ain't nothing to reminisce about. We don't really need to have to be around each other like that. Ain't no use trying to fake the funk. Whatever happened, happened. I ain't mad at you, but at the same time, I don't care either. When a Pisces don't care, that's don't care. That's you don't exist. You don't exist anymore. When the Pisces is done, after all they give you, and it's a before I let go type energy too. I'm gonna make sure I'm right. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that I'm not overstepping no boundaries and not hurting you or not doing nothing negative on my part. I'm gonna let you act the ass. That's why I feel that seething energy. And it's like the more you let somebody show their true colors, the more mad they done got at you because They feeling like, well, you just sat there and watched me look stupid. Why you ain't tell me? That's not my job. That's not my job to tell you you look a damn fool. You better start looking at yourself. Especially when you making a fool of yourself, but you trying to hurt me. You trying to come at me. It's like Pisces, they were trying to come at you. And in the process of trying to come at you and trying to knock you down, they ended up looking a fool. And now they insecure about how stupid they look. Now they thinking about how they must have sounded for them to be trying to play mind games, but you already know what they doing. Now they up at night replaying shit over and over again, like OCD. You down with OCD? Yeah, you know me. Yeah, you know me. Obsessively. They be in the middle of their day, in the middle of traffic, and they just start obsessing about how cringy some of the shit they were saying was and how you caught it instantly. They up at night cringing about how stupid they look. And then they mad at you because you let them look stupid. All bad. They doing bad, y'all. They doing bad, y'all. It's terrible. Three of Swords. It's a whole lot of heartbreaking in the building. They just feeling real. They feeling real Eric Benet. Real rough. Real sensitive. Damn, Pisces. Be strong. They sensitive and you strong over here. You stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. You don't care about none of that. This card tells me I don't give a fuck about none of that shit they talking. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. Segment don't care about none of that. Now you felt the wrath. Now you want to think back on it and be crying and sensitive in your feelings about how you was looking crazy out here. Now, after I done had to go on and show you who I am, after I done had to really pull up the strength on you, now you want to see it. Happy outcomes is all this card talking about. That's all I see, a happy outcome. If it ain't happy, if somebody pull up crying, that ain't none of your business. If somebody throwing rocks outside your window and got a boom box and they got tears streaming down their face, I love you. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Because you're in a place now where you deserve love that don't hurt. You deserve good relationships that don't come with a whole bunch of bullshit first. Healthy change in the home. It changed inside of you. You start feeling some worth within yourself, and now you don't let nobody play with you no more. So that has been the All Signs Tarot reading. As it said in the title, y'all come in and you can watch and ask a question and I'll answer. I'm just here to serve spiritual gifts and usage. Y'all watch the playback, see if anything resonates for you. Leave me a comment, tell me what it does and what's going on and how you making it through all of these tower moments. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye.